Good morning, students. Today we are going to read the topic tense. In this topic, earlier we have started types of sentences, then tense, difference between tense and time, then different types of tenses, and after that already we have read present indefinite tense या simple present tense. Now today we are going to read our next part, present continuous tense or present progressive tense. Dear students, in this tense, as we know that the particular action or task which we have started or which was started now going on continuously चल रही होती है. So why we call this tense continuous or progress, means that particular work which we have started earlier, now that work is not completed now, still now that work is going on continuously. So why this tense called continuous tense or progressive tense. So dear students, in present continuous tense or in present progressive tense, as we know about the identification words in Hindi. So dear students, earlier we have read in present indefinite tense or simple present tense that जिन हिंदी के वाक्य के अंत में मीन्स क्रिया के अंत में, राइट, ता है, ती है, ते हैं, ता आदि आदि. So here definition or identification we can say जिन हिंदी के वाक्यों के क्रिया के अंत में जिन हिंदी के वाक्यों की क्रिया के अंत में रहा हूं, रही है, रहे हैं, रहा हूं आदि शब्द आदि. मीन्स रहा है, रही है, रहे हैं, रहा हूं आदि शब्द आदि. So dear students, as I have told you earlier that because we are living in a rural area or just we can say in a Hindi environment, whenever we are reading any book, whenever we are reading any chapter, any poem, and while we are answering them, so first of all we are going to translate that particular topic in Hindi, and after Hindi we are just going to translate it in English. It means we are using bilingual method. So dear students, I am telling here both things in Hindi and English so that you will feel better here and you will not confused in any parts of it. Next, pehchan. After pehchan, as we can see here, HV. In helping verb, there are three: is, am, and are. So dear student, is for singular subject. Is for singular subject, means he, she, it, or any name, any single name or noun, right? That is it. And is and R for plural subject. So in helping verb there are main three helping verbs: is, am, are. Is for singular subject. Singular subject means ekvachan. For example, he, she, it, or any single name, or just we can say any single noun. Next, am for I. That means I subject के लिए आप केवल और केवल am helping verb use लेंगे. Then R for R, we can say plural subject. Plural subject means many or more than two, right? Just for example, we, you, they, or any names or nouns. Clear? Then main verb. Here, dear student, in main verb, first form of the verb plus ing means with first form main verb. First form of the verb you have to use ing means, for example, play. So play, dance, dancing, sing, singing, etc. Now, for sentence structure, if I am talking about affirmative sentences, so sentence structure will be subject plus is, am, are. For is, am, are, I can use helping verb, right? Because they are the helping verbs. So subject, helping verb plus main verb. Main verb means first form of the verb, then ing, then object, then other word, then full stop. For example, we can write here, we can take an example. राम पुस्तक पढ़ रहा है. So Ram is reading a book, right? So as usual, subject, then helping verb, then be first plus ing, then object. In the same way, in negative sentences, subject plus helping verb plus not plus be first plus ing plus object plus OW plus full stop. So here in this sentence, as you can see, because this sentence is negative sentence, so we have to use not on third number, right? For example, they वे गाना नहीं गा रहे हैं. So they are not singing songs, right? So not on third number. Clear? Next is interrogative sentences. In interrogative sentence, as we can see, first, as we started sentences, so in as we started sentences, sentence structure will be HV plus subject plus main verb plus object plus OW plus question mark. For example, am I reading a book? Clear? In WH word started sentences, we have to use WH word, then helping verb, then subject, then
नजर से खून जिसकी खुशबू मस्त और ठंडक जबरदस्त तो छोड़ो फूलों वाला पाउडर और नजर से खून के साथ लो ठंडा ठंडा कूल निपोन पेंट की
WH word plus helping verb plus subject plus main verb plus object plus OW plus question mark. Right? So in these type of sentences, we have to use, for example, what are you doing here? So what? WH word, helping verb, subject, main verb, other verbs. Right? So in this way we have to prepare our interrogative sentences. Either it is started from HV or it is started from WH verb. Clear? Now, dear students, in interrogative and negative sentences, the sentence structure will be changed in a little bit. HV subject, then not. MV object OW question marks, and here WH word plus HV plus not plus subject plus main verb plus object plus OW plus question mark. So we can say WH word, helping verb, then not plus subject plus main verb plus object plus OW. So this is the pattern, or we can say sentence structure through which we can frame a present progressive sentence or present continuous tense. Now, next thing which we are reading about is the uses. That means particular condition where we can use present continuous tense. So dear students, point wise we are going to write, I am going to write here. You have to note down all these things in your notebook. Okay? So dear students, the use of present continuous tense or present progressive tense, as you can see here, its uses. So first use of this tense is actions continue at the time of speaking. Means whenever we are talking about something, so at that time that particular work or task or action must be going on. For example, she is listening to the news at this time. Means in present time, at this time she is listening to the news. Second, actions continue presently. Means particular action about which we are talking, about which we are discussing, that is not going on right now, but in present time it is going on. For example, I am writing a book these days. I am writing a book these days. Means now, at that time when I am talking about this, I am not writing a book, but in this time period I am writing. So action continue presently. Next, definite plan action in near future. Means there are two types of plan in future. For example, one may be possible and second one is not possible, but it's clear, it's definite, it's already planned. So for example, we are talking about someone that they are coming on next Monday. So on next Monday, this is giving the symbol or the indication of the future upcoming time. but definite planned action means ऐसा action जो definite है, confirm है, with planning. Next, when the following verbs indicate change of present state or situation. For example, here are some verbs which we have written: become, turn, get, go, grow, take, etc. So with these situation, we are going to use definitely present continuous tense or present progressive tense. For example, water is slowly turning into ice. Water is slowly turning into ice means जो पानी है वो धीरे धीरे बर्फ में कन्वर्ट हो रहा है. Next, with always chiefly in the affirmative for a frequently repeated action which annoys the speaker means particular कोई ऐसी चीज जिसको बताते हुए, जिसको जाहिर करते हुए जो स्पीकर है वो चिड़चिड़ा हो रहा है, परेशान हो रहा है, नाराजगी जाहिर कर रहा है. So in those type of sentences we have to use present continuous tense or present progressive tense. For example, he is always complaining. When he is telling about this, he is annoyed that he is always complaining. वह हमेशा शिकायत करता रहता है, हमेशा चिड़चिड़ा रहता है. Next, I am always making that mistake. मैं हमेशा ये मिस्टेक करता रहता हूँ. For example, this example is related to me. If I tell you that mostly students are saying that sir in your video the voice is not clear, so I can understand, but this is the problematic situation as we know. So in this case I am correlating myself with this. I am always making that mistake. Which type of mistake? The sound is not clear in my videos, but today it is clear. I hope it is audible. And so these are the situations where we have to use present continuous tense or present progressive tense. Dear students, I want that please look this and please note it down in your notebook so that you can make these things in your notes and you can understand easily to them. Please note down. So dear students, I hope that all of you have noted this. Now we are going to read next tense, present perfect tense. So dear students, as we know, and we have already read about this, that in perfect tense means particular action which we have started earlier, which was going on continuous. Now that work is completed. That task, that action is completed now. So perfect. So in Hindi sentences, if we read about this identification or पहचान, जिन हिंदी के वाक्यों के क्रिया के अंत में चुका है, चुकी है, चुके हैं आदि शब्द आम. Right? So in those Hindi sentences, if we are finding these words in the verb end, so we can identify them as present perfect tense sentences. Clear? In this tense, helping verb. In helping verb, we have to use has and had. Right? Has for singular subject and have for plural subject. In main verb, we have to use third form of the verb in this tense. In present perfect tense, has had. Has for singular subject means he, she, it, any name or noun, and have for plural subject, I, we, you, they, any names, two names or more than two names or nouns. Main verb, third form of the verb we have to use here. Now we are talking about the sentence structures. So first, in affirmative sentences, sentence structure will be subject has had. Has have, that means helping verb. Then third form of the verb, then object, then OW, then full stop. So for example, हम अपना गृह कार्य पूर्ण कर चुके हैं. So as we can see here, चुके हैं. So we have finished, or we can say completed. Both we can use here. We have completed our homework, right? Next, negative sentence. In negative sentence structure will be subject, helping verb. Helping verb means has or have, plus not, plus third form of the verb, plus object, plus OW, plus full stop. For example, the same sentence we can take here. We have not completed our homework. Right? In interrogative sentences, dear students, in interrogative sentences, first we are talking about HV started. So in HV started sentences, HV means has or have, plus subject, plus main verb. Main verb means third form of the verb, plus object, plus OW, plus question marks. And in WH word started sentences, WH word plus HV. Here again HV means has or have, plus subject, plus main verb. Main verb means third form of the verb, plus object, plus OW, plus question marks. So negative and interrogative sentence. Please note down this. Clear? Now dear students, as we know that we have read today present progressive tense or present continuous tense, and second some part of present perfect tense. So dear students, today I am assigning you present continuous tense exercise, and this tense remaining part we will discuss in next topic. Clear? In next class. So till then, have a nice day, and please be safe, be careful, stay at your home, and please be regular in your study. Thank you. Have a nice day.